Good evening, everyone. It's great to have you all here. Because of the chillier temperatures, we moved the program inside. Although I love to have it outside because it truly feels like a networking reception where we all get to very casually and beautifully just commingle and be with one another. This seems more formal, which is nice, but I do like the essence of the sharing of our energies that happens when we're outside. But thank you all for being here. It's an honor to welcome you all to this year's Yonkers City Council Hispanic Heritage Reception. And tonight we come together not only to celebrate our culture, but to also recognize the incredible contributions that Hispanics have made in our community here in Yonkers, in our city, in our nation, and the contributions we continue to make for years and years to come. You know, our heritage is, excuse me, I want to break those beautiful proclamations that are made. But our heritage is built on resilience, family, hard work, and unity, which is why we love, like I mentioned, having it at the Unity Fountain, because I really feel that it allows us to really come together as a community. And those values guide us every day and continue to inspire generations. Many of my upbringing is really what has structured who I am as a person, as a professional, as a mom, as a colleague, as a friend. And I know it happens in all different cultures. So whether it is, though, through the arts, through education, business, public service, you know, Hispanic individuals have shaped, you know, the very fabric that is Yonkers. We are proud to see the impact of so many trailblazers in our neighborhoods. You know, we have, I'm looking right now at a new commissioner, Ms. Fonseca, who is here. It makes us proud. We have folks like Mr. Caro, who is the president of the Yonkers Chamber. You know, we have elected officials like Legislator Alvarado, who is here with us. I know I saw him. And we have our superintendent of schools, Superintendent Soler, who is here. You know, and all of these different individuals make our city proud. They represent us on a professional and a cultural level, and it's just great to see these individuals in positions of power and leadership. So Hispanic heritage is also more than just history. It's a future, right? It is the dream that we nurture in our young people. It is, it is the dreams that we nurture in our young people, the strength that we lend to one another, and the partnerships we build across communities. It is our duty as leaders and as neighbors to uplift voices, empower the next generation, and ensure that diversity remains our strength. So I would like to take a moment to thank everyone that is here, from local leaders to organizations, and all the volunteers who made this possible, starting from Leslie Oquendo, who works in my office, to the, I love that, to the other ladies and gentlemen that work in the council chamber staff, because together, you know, they all came together to assist in making this beautiful ceremony. To the council president, who also, you know, as soon as Hispanic Heritage Month started, she said, Corazon, what are you doing? I would like to help, I would like to participate, and actually pushed us to honor and recognize someone in our community. So it was Council President Bellamy who said we really should highlight someone who's doing great work in our community, and we ended up choosing Maria Alfaro, who is here, and who is providing mental health services for the people of our city here in Yonkers. So a great round of applause for Maria. And we'll bring Maria up to receive her recognition and to share just a few words with us. But as we continue to embrace our shared journey, we celebrate our cultural pride, and we work hand in hand to bring towards a brighter future, a more inclusive future for everyone, not just for Latinos, but for everyone here in our community that calls Yonkers home. So thank you for being here. Thank you for all that you do to keep the heart of our heritage alive in Yonkers. Thank you to our mayor, who built this unity fountain that allows us to celebrate all the different cultures and generations, cultural activities year in and year out here in our city. It really makes us proud to live in our city, that all these different backgrounds and cultural events are celebrated. And I'm sure that the people that live here feel good to know that they live in a city where they are being celebrated for who they are, for their background, and for their upbringing. So thank you, Mayor Spano. I want to highlight some of the elected officials and dignitaries that are here. Joining us today from the great county of Westchester is County Executive George Latimer. As mentioned, the leader of our city, Mayor Spano. Council President Lakeisha Collins-Bellamy. Councilwoman Deanna Robinson. Minority Leader Mike Green. Assemblyman Nader Sage, County Legislator Jose Alvarado, I know I saw him. There he is. We have Parks Commissioner Steve Sansone and Deputy Parks Commissioner Lisa McKay. Lenny Caro, the President of the Yonkers Chamber. Lynette Thomas, our City Assessor. Carolina Fonseca, our new Planning Commissioner. City Court Judge Karen Beltran, also a trailblazer, who I didn't mention in my remarks, but is here. Westchester Salvadorian Association is here. Luis Muñiz, the Yonkers Hispanic Cultural Foundation. Margaret Coleman with the NAACP is here. Maria Garcia with the Dominican American Cultural Club of Yonkers, and also representing Andrea Stewart Cousins' office. Jessica Gordon from the South Broadway BID. Superintendent Anibal Soler. I see members of our Yonkers Fire Department that are here. And the Yonkers public, the Latino community who is here celebrating with us. It is wonderful to have you. We're going to have some musical performances, some quick remarks from some of the electeds that are here, and then we're going to open it up to music and good food for us to celebrate and enjoy. So without further ado, Mayor Spano.
Thank you, Councilwoman, and what a great job you did here today. Nice round of applause to Councilman Pineda-Isaac, to Leslie, the entire team. You certainly continue to inspire us. You're certainly, you know what, when you talk about someone who just loves their community, who wants to make a difference, you know, then you're talking about Councilwoman Pineda-Isaac. When you talk about the changes, and then look at the flags that are behind me, and you talk about this wonderful mosaic that we call Yonkers, New York, one of the most diverse cities of our size in all of America, where we have showed the rest of the world, not just this country, we've shown the rest of the world what diversity looks like and how you make it work. And that's why we're a city that's on the move. That's why we're a city that's going through a renaissance, because we recognize the beauty in our diversity and know that it's what could be a driving force in taking us through into the future. So I'm happy to be here, to be a part of today's celebration. Thank you, and for letting me say a few words, and let's enjoy the show. Nice to see everybody.
Would like to welcome our county executive and incoming Congressman, Deputy County Executive George Latimer.
Buenas noches, mis amigos. Mi nombre es Jorge Latimer, Executive del Condado Westchester. ¿Cómo está? Muy bien, muy bien. Good. Well, I'm happy to be here tonight. And I work alongside of Corazon in Westchester and Jose Alvarado, my friend and brother. And you're well represented in Westchester. But just as the mayor said, Yonkers is a special place. I've been in every corner of this county. I can't say the whole world. But this county, there's 45 communities, of which Yonkers is the biggest. And by far, Yonkers is the most diverse. And your leadership is showing that diversity as people of different heritages rise to leadership. You have a diverse city council that represents all of the corners of this city. And not every place has that. So have a wonderful night tonight. You're making strides. Si se puede. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And last but not least, because personally, I think that we shouldn't have too many speeches, I'm going to have Council President Bellamy to talk on behalf of the City Council.
I'm channeling my inner corazón with the scarf on today. Hace mucho frío. Good afternoon, everyone. I am so excited to be here today. And as Corazon said, I reached out to her immediately and said, "Oh, are we doing?" Because yo tengo hambre, and we always love the food that we have. I'm working on my Spanish. Duolingo is working for me. I always talk about how I want to be bilingual, but the Hispanic population is fast growing across the country, but especially here in the city of Yonkers. So I look forward to celebrating the diverse cultures that make up the Hispanic heritage here in the city of Yonkers. Every opportunity I have, I'm engaging and speaking with and learning more about the cultures throughout the city. And as Corazon mentioned, we have so many people that are either elected officials or commissioners, department heads here in the city of Yonkers that represent this great diaspora here in the city of Yonkers. Just a couple weeks ago, we were appointing a new planning commissioner, and we talked about women power and how it is so awesome to be a woman in a position like architecture that is heavily male dominated, but for her to come from Brazil and take on this leadership role here in the city of Yonkers speaks volumes to what our city values and the people that we bring here to work in our community. So I want to congratulate you all on a happy Hispanic Heritage Month. I know it ends today. But thank you all for being a part of this celebration and coming here with us to celebrate and, of course, enjoy the food and the dancing. Congratulations. God bless.
Thank you so much, Council President. Before I bring up our honoree today, I do also want to acknowledge Sonia Smash, who is here, our Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion, Cheryl Green, our Commissioner of IT, and also the mayor mentioned these beautiful flags, so I want to give a second shout out to the Yonkers Hispanic Cultural Club, because it's no easy feat to bring these flags, and when we call and ask, they do it, and it really makes for such a beautiful event, so thank you so much to the Cultural Club for doing that. Oh, and one more that caught my eye, a fellow Dominicana and also leadership within her own right, Nerissa Peña, who's our Deputy City Clerk. So, and I would like my colleagues to please join me as we welcome Maria Alfaro. So please, if you guys can all stand, I think we should all be here to welcome her. But Maria Alfaro, we honor you today and during Hispanic Heritage Month, and I'll read you a little bit about Maria. She is a first-generation Salvadorian American, born and raised in Yonkers, New York, and obtained her Bachelor of Science degrees in Behavioral Science from Mercy College, with a Master of Organizational Leadership from Manhattan College. And she's had nearly a decade worth of experience in the healthcare field. Please come on, join us, in various roles held at Montefiore Medical Center and MVP Healthcare, before founding the nonprofit organization called One Paso, formerly Que Paso Latinx. In 2020, which combines which she found in 2020. It combines her passion for behavioral health, education, and her lived experiences with mental health while addressing the glaring absence of culturally relevant mental health support and education. She started her journey towards mental health awareness by writing for an online platform in 2019, where she delved into the experience of grappling with her mother's bipolar disorder, and later co-authored a book titled Today's Inspired Young Latina. Maria Alfaro's advocacy efforts had been recognized by many, including our Congressman, Jamal Bowman, who invited her to co-moderate a youth-led town hall on mental health and invited her to speak in Washington, D.C. in support of the newly introduced Access Act, a systemic mental health initiative in April 2024. In March of 2024, she presented the Elevating Inequity in Fostering and Healing Conference hosted in the New York State Department of Criminal Justice. Maria opened the first Latin-led and founded mental health community center in Westchester County on October 10, 2023, on World Mental Health Day. and was recognized as the Business Partner of the Year by Yonkers Public Schools. She was named a 2024 Latina of Influence by Hispanic Lifestyle and has been recognized for her mental health advocacy by Yonkers Mayor Mike Spano, the Yonkers City Council, and the Westchester Salvadorian Association. So we, the members of the Yonkers City Council, in addition to others, do hereby recognize that the City of Yonkers invites all citizens of Yonkers to join, along with family and friends, in congratulating Maria for being honored at the City Council's Hispanic Heritage Reception celebration held at City Hall today on October 15th, 2024. Congratulations, Maria. And I would like for you to
Hola, mi gente. Hello, my beautiful people. How are we tonight?
Very good.
This is truly a full circle moment. I want to say thank you to the entire City Council, Mayor Mike Spano, for your support. And Corazon, I remember we've had conversations when we had our first tabling event back in 2021. I founded the organization in 2020, and we started just spreading mental health awareness in community. And as mentioned in my bio, last October, on World Mental Health Day, we opened the first Latina-founded mental health organization and community center in the heart of South Yonkers. And it's mental health like you've never seen before, and at the core of it is culture. And so for me, being a lifelong Yonkers resident, it's truly full circle to be able to provide to our community, and more importantly to our youth, the services that I needed back when I was younger, navigating the mental health system alongside my mother. So I just wanted to say thank you, and also that representation matters, right? So all of you being here, all of us being here, and our allies is truly what makes the difference. In the nonprofit space, only 6% of CEOs are Hispanic or Latinos. There are only 1% of Latinas who hold a position in the C-suite in corporate America. So as a Latina founder and CEO, I do not take this responsibility lightly, and I walk in my purpose and appreciate moments like this. So thank you all for your support.
We will be having two performances. The first one will be by El Grupo Folclórico y Cultural de Dominicanos de Yonkers, led by Kenia Arismendi and her students. While they get ready, I just want to highlight some of the restaurants that made this possible. So a big thank you to El Cantito Café, Dia y Noche Restaurant, Max Restaurant, El Valle on South Broadway, and El Valle on Riverdale Avenue, ShopRite of Greenway Plaza, Caridad en Louis Restaurant, La Bella Havana, Mi Rancho Farmers Market, Deli Comercial Mexicana, Nubes Café, Beer Garden Bar and Grill, Nelly's Restaurant, Tuzlatang Deli and Grocery, and cupcakes from Gianna's Family Deli on Midlands. So thank you to all participant restaurants for their donation and making this event possible. We're grateful. Thank you so much. And we have a small recognition for the entire group. So thank you, Kenyans, for you and all your students. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. And then last but not least, we have Niños Guadalupanos de Santa Maria, led by Israel. And we also have a token of recognition for you guys as well. Since you guys are here, I would say stay. Let's start with you. We'll open it up with the cultural dancers. Come on, and we'll open it up the food. And then everyone else can follow. Please enjoy. There's so much food for everyone's enjoyment from our amazing Latino restaurants. Thank you all for coming. It's been a pleasure to have you all here with us.